So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Osborne. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. On 1st down, McLaughlin. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He finds his man, complete. That's McLaughlin. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Osborne. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. A give running right is Chubb. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Smith. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now the Browns will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hey,
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1st down now with that clock rolling. Now Geno. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
2nd and 10, Smith again. That's Bourne, got it on the slant. Touchdown! Kendrick Bourne, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Smith.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. A shotgun snap for Smith. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the 1st half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. And I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
4 yards on the pickup.
And again, it's Chubb. Running right through it.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try the air now with Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jackson Smith-Njigba,
34 yards.
and the Browns are able to widen their advantage.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
On second down, it's McLaughlin. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And quickly, they get to the line. On third down, McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll run on first down. It's McLaughlin. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. McLaughlin. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Siaki Ika
able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. They'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still what?
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
Well, the field goal is probably not going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Shoves him aside. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Chubb running right. And he stopped immediately there. And now they're in the hurry-up.
They're on the tackle. No gain on the play.
Geno now to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line.
The Browns send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It's fielded at the 45. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff up the middle. It's McLaughlin. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. On 2nd down now. It's McLaughlin.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's McLaughlin. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Jaleel McLaughlin.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
The real with the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now it's Smith. Fighting through pressure. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McLaughlin.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain.
There he goes, left side.
Nick Chubb.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 18.
131 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Chubb. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, is every bit as good when they line him up down at the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Point after try forthcoming. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Browns 24, Steelers 14.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
2nd down and inches. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And not much room there, so he'll get it up only to about the 21. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Smith going to move him around.
Now Smith off the play fake. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
And Chubb will try the middle here. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now Smith.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They snap it to Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week,
and he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now it's Smith.
And he'll let this go deep for Bourne.
And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Chubb, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't.
That is intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not